Hey, I'm LionGamer1 and I welcome you to the next part of Let's Play Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Today we fly with an Airbus A320 of the airline Delta Airlines, and the route we will fly today is from New York. And here at New York we depart at the airport Newark, and the destination of our flight today is the airport of Miami, so Miami International. And yeah, I would say we now start preparing the aircraft for departure, and in order to do this we go into the cockpit, and at first we need to switch on both batteries. So we go into the overhead panel and switch on battery 1 and also battery 2, and now we go up here and switch all 3 knobs to nav. So as we now have current here on board, we can start the checklist. So checklist on, and for the first checklist, so the cockpit preparation checklist, we will also activate the co-pilot. So let's start the cockpit preparation checklist.
Okay, let's
so while the man and the woman are doing the cockpit preparation checklist, we will switch on the PFD, primary flight display, the ND, navigation display, upper ecom. So here you can see we have around about 10 tons of kerosene. I hope it's the English word for kerosene. So 10 tons of fuel on board for the flight today. So the distance from the airport Newark here in New York and the airport Miami International is round about 900 to 1000 nautic miles. So this is the distance we will fly today. So here we can do this, and there we will change something later on. So this looks fine, maybe this is a little bit too bright. This looks good, great. So they are doing the no smoking checklist, no, the cockpit preparation checklist, and we will now start typing in the flight plan into the left MCDU. And because here's so a lot of air traffic, and maybe you can see here, yeah, here are a lot of other aircrafts, and we also want to know at which runway we should depart. So we contact Newark ground on 121.8 and request direct departure. So now we get find out which runway we should depart at. So it's runway 4 left, so it's right behind us, I think. Yeah, this 777 looks like as if it would taxi right there, and there looks something like 4 left. So we confirm this and we confirm it when the others are finished. So and while they do this, we can already, so from now on in every part we will communicate with the air traffic control before takeoff and during takeoff, and then we will stop communicating with them. But when we do an IFR flight with, for example, a freeware Boeing 777 or something like this, we will communicate with them all the time. But when we fly with an payware add-on like this Airbus here, of the add-on Airbus X extended, we will only talk with the air traffic control during takeoff and during landing, so that there's no other aircraft which we can crash into, and that there will be no problem. So now we can confirm it and close this window and open the MCDU, or make it bigger. So yeah, now we go to init for initialize, I think, then key input on, and we type in from 2. So let me have a look what the ESA-AO code of Newark is. It's the second biggest airport here at New York. The biggest one is New York John F. Kennedy, and on 3rd place there is LaGuardia. I hope I pronounced it correctly. So it's Kilo Echo Whiskey Romeo, then slash, and Miami is Kilo Mike India Alpha. This comes in here. So great. Flight number, I don't know what Delta has, so DL maybe, what's D? Yeah, DL. and number is 5520. Cost index, as we always use, 45. Cruising altitude, let's use flight level 360. So there we have a temperature of minus 57 degrees. And now we turn off the, no, we let it turn on and go to, no, we don't need it now, here, Newark, and choose departure. So it's runway 4 left with a length of 3.3 kilometers, round about this. So choose this, and it's the only SID we can choose, so we choose this one and insert it. So, and in Miami we probably, I hope so, land on runway 30, and yeah, we do an ILS approach. So ILS, it's 2.8 kilometers long. I hope it's enough. And oh, there, now the systems are working. Great, great, great. And let's look for a way for something like Juliet. No, there's nothing like this. So we have to take another star, key input off, and here to flight plan, so we can have a look. I will take off B. Right, left, right. Great. Yeah, this should be alright. Yeah, we have no other possibility. And yeah, we choose. Let's we'll take this one and let's choose the star. Oh, there are transitions, so maybe we are lucky. No, maybe it's here. Only MLB. No, there's also another. No, not the waypoint we are searching for. No. 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 I don't think we will be lucky and find that there will be the waypoint we are searching for. No transition. Oh, there it is! Great, great! There's the transition. Juliet, Oscar, Romeo, Alpha, Yankee. That's the waypoint we are searching for. Great! So it's which one? Haley 4. So insert, and that was standing. So great. We can have a look on the rifle. And their left turn onto the runway 30. Great, 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 great. And now we go on typing in the flight plan. It's very short, so we can do it together. So where is it? Relay 4. That's after departure, I think. So here no, we go to this. No, here. So Airways, and then via no, this does not function. So after, let's have a look. What's this waypoint? I think it's the manual. There's standing. There are several waypoints. It's a very interesting takeoff. So it's inset. Then this 214. Let's delete manual. Yeah, because it's above 214, and we go to 214. Next waypoint then is doing direct to ski input turned on. Yeah, now it's turned on. Charlie Yankee November, and this looks good. Yeah, it's perfectly on the route. So we go on here, and now I would say I stop recording right here, type in the flight plan now, and then when I'm finished typing in the flight plan, I will go on recording. So yeah, bye until so you'll hear us in 1 minute, 2 minutes. Yeah. So I finished typing in the flight plan here into the MCDU, and now we can quickly go through the route we will fly today. So here you can see we will fly directly next to the ocean, so here over cities, over the land, and then there will be no cities, so there we will fly over the ocean, and then coming in here in the south of America to New York, to Miami, I mean, and then do a right turn in front of the airport, then a left turn again to get onto direction to the runway, then turn left onto the runway, and we will do a great landing at there. So key input off, and now I would say we can go on with the before start checklist. So co-pilot now off and close the doors, and jetway can get away. So it's moved away. And here we put to ARC before start checklist. Great. Closed and locked. So APU we will start now, so master switch and then start. Set on. So external power now gets disconnected, so return here, and ground services external power disconnect and off. So it's disconnect and off. Cabin signs, so fasten seatbelt signs get to auto or on. Parking brake gets set on.
013.
Yeah.
013.
Beacon gets turned on. So where's the beacon? Beacon. There it is. Checklist completed. Great. So we can start now with the start push, and then we need to find. Oh, look at here. There were all everywhere were aircrafts around us, and now they are all away. They all took off here. So there's a lot of traffic now here around the airport. There are several 777s. There's another small. It looks like JetBlue or something. So JetBlue Airways. So there we have to taxi like the other aircrafts, I think. And now we need to find out the distance we need to be pushed back. So I would say a left turn 90 degrees and 15 meters would be good. So minus, so there it is, 15 meters, 49 feet, and a left turn 90 degrees, and then we can start the pushback scenario. Let's go!
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead.
ATC clearance for push and start.
So there's another aircraft landing at there. An Embraer
ground equipment and services
is coming down there. There the Embraer is landing. Should we release the parking brake? No.
Start pushback. Parking brake release.
Oh, we released it a little bit too early. Start pushback. Alright, we got clearance on starting both engines, so engine number 2 starts. And we will type in our cruising altitude at here, so it's flight level 360. So there it is now. And engine number 1 is starting. Great. So it turns us now, but no problem. Better is that we are so early finished with the pushback, so we also can activate the arrows to show us where we should taxi, as the air traffic controller told us. There you can see the Dash 8 and also the 737 of the Boeing 737, and there are also 3 other aircraft, so this one departs now, so we probably wait there several minutes, seconds until we get clearance to take off. So let's wait. Oh, we now can start engine number 1. I forgot it. Starting number 1, great. So the pushback is nearly finished. So pushback should be finished now. So here there we will wait in a queue then. I think in front of the run before takeoff.
Engine 1 is stabilized.
And look at there, there's a Scandinavian Airlines Airbus A340, I think. Oh, it's Airbus A330. Parking brake set.
Okay, toolbar disconnected. Steering pin removed and all clear signals to the right. Have a
There is Scandinavian, I think it's this one. So what was the...
Let's proceed with the after start
So
check.
after start checklist now. So, and there it's taking off, it's in Delta, also Delta Airlines. Engine mode selector, norm.
Set.
APU bleed gets turned off, and also the
Set off.
APU now.
Set off.
Get armed.
Set. Check 0.
So pitch trim, we need the co-pilot to set it.
Set.
So flight controls get checked now, so full left,
Full left.
full right,
Full right.
neutral,
Neutral.
rudder, no, rudder later on,
Full up.
full down,
Full down.
neutral, so now the rudder.
Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
So finished with this. Flap set,
Flaps 1
Off.
are off. Check.
become door page, we can open it with
Check.
this button. Receive.
Received.
Alright, we can start taxiing now, release parking brake and put the power levers a little bit more forward, and there's the next one taking off, so it's getting the aircrafts are taking off in
Taxiing checklist.
very fast, so it won't take us long until we then also can depart at there, because there are I think around about 3 aircrafts waiting for departure. So I have to switch on the nose lights, but first we have to turn right at here. So there's there's a lot of traffic here at the airport at the moment. Yeah. So I at the settings, so around about 40% I set in nose lights taxi.
Set on.
40%
As
of traffic
required.
I set in at the settings.
Press pedal. Check 0.
Max.
Max.
So takeoff data must be set typed in by the pilot or co-pilot. Oh, there's a discontinuity.
Set.
We need to delete it.
0, 4, left.
Check. Set.
Alright,
Flight
checklist completed.
attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
So there was a discontinuity.
Before takeoff checklist. Check. Are off.
Not loud now. We will try it
Check.
later on.
No.
So there's an aircraft coming in, a Boeing 737-900. So the biggest Boeing
TA and
737.
RA till above.
Does the Boeing need to
Set
go
on.
around?
Stone.
It's coming in on 4 right, I think. So there's the Bombardier of Delta Airlines and the Southwest Airlines 737 departing before us. So it's a United Airlines 737-900, I think. So maybe, as you noticed, I use an add-on for all this traffic aircraft, this aircrafts here, so for the traffic. But during flight I will tell you something about this. So